Above all, what really made it great, I think, is that we had a prolonged ripening season. Really, we had good weather from the beginning of June right through to the end of September. And there'd been quite a lot of rainfall the early part of the year, so there was lots of reserves. And we had a little bit of rain end of July, beginning of August, which was just right. And the conditions for the grapes were really great. And it was particularly so, I think, for Cabernets. We had just magnificently ripe, pure Cabernets here in Pauillac. And Pichon, anyway, is a wine that's determined by the quality of the Cabernets, which typically can make about 80% of our Grand Vin, and the base of the wine comes from the big plateau, which is actually behind my head now, where you have these sort of deep beds of gravel in undulating ground, and this little corner where you've got Pichon Baron on one side of the road, La Tour on the other, and then Las Casses a bit further south in Saint-Julien, and those are just three great terroirs for the Cabernet Sauvignon grape. And this year it was magnificent. And in fact, this is Pichon with the highest proportion of Cabernet that we've ever had, because the Cabernets from the Great Plateau were just so pure and beautiful this year that we really didn't feel like putting too much Merlot in there. And so there's only 13% of Merlot in this Pichon, and that's actually for Merlot that we've got one little parcel of Merlot on the Great Plateau, and that's where that came from. So that's the character of the wine for me this year is really marked by very pure, fine, long, great Cabernet. As you know, we changed things quite radically at Pichon from 2001 onwards, when we decided to basically select the wines for the Grand Vin from the heart of the vineyard around the great plateau, which is next to the chateau. And since that time, proportions of Cabernet have been higher. In the 90s, you were at about 60% Cabernet, 65% Cabernet. In the last few years, we've been around 80% Cabernet, and then this year it's gone up to 87%.